a small circular band, typically a prestigious metal and often set with one or more gemstones worn on a finger as an ornament or a token of marriage, engagement or authority. Now, why did I redo that definition? So, with a ring, always brings you a very special occasion, you know, wedding, memories, or championships. Now, at the end of every season, we crown a team a winner in baseball, in hockey, in football, and in basketball. And over the off season, a ring is made to award that winning team the start of the following season. I bring you this idea I've had for a while of ranking the top 5 rings over the past few years. Welcome back. I'm William, and this is my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about championship rings. So I've looked back at some of the rings, and over the course of the even past few seasons, you've seen rings get bigger, blingier, and jamming pack that whole season into one. So as we all know, coming down to the diamonds, the motto, the engravings, all that gets essentially taken from the season between postseason wins, regular season wins, how many championships they've won. So it all breaks down into one, and it all tells a story for that season. So I went back to 2015. Now, I did this for a reason. So we look back at 2015, the winners. We have Royals, Warriors, Blackhawks, and the Broncos. So I started here because this was the start of the Warriors dynasty, and their rings have made my list, where you'll find out here shortly. So this is why I went back this far. So I looked at it, and I took my notes and looked at every ring in the past few years, and was there any, how have they done it, anything special? So I'm gonna give you, so I had a top 5, but then of course I just seen the Chiefs ring that just got posted a few days ago, so the list has changed. So I'm gonna give you some here, and we're gonna go from that. So I'm gonna stick with my top 5. So we're gonna mention the honorable mentions in no particular order. So Blues 19 ring, the Caps 18 ring, the Lightning's back-to-back rings 2021, Broncos 2015 ring, Patriots 16, Patriots 18, and Raptors 19. Now, Raptors, Blues, Caps were all their first ones. So that meant something special, and there was a lot of detail in it for being the first. Broncos was Super Bowl 50. The Lightning went back-to-back. So the way they did their rings, the first one, then connecting the first ring into the second ring. And then the Patriots, 16 and 18. 16 was that comeback year, and then 18 was their 6th championship overall. So that leaves a few of the rings. I did eliminate a lot of rings just because they were very standard. Even though they tell a story, they are a standard. So we look at Major League. We have Royals, Cubs, Astros, Red Sox, Nationals, Dodgers, Braves, Astros. That's since 2015. NBA, Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Raptors, Lakers, Bucks, Warriors. And now Denver Nuggets. I'm excited to see what they do for that ring. NHL, Blackhawks, Penguins, Caps, Blues, Lightning, Avalanche. And the Golden Knights just won. So I am pretty excited to see that one. NFL, Broncos, Pats, Eagles, Pats, Chiefs, Bucks, Rams, Chiefs. As that one just came out. So I'm going to go into my top 5. So as I'm looking over my list, I realized I've made an error in numbers. So, as I said, I had a 4 list, which had 6. Then once the Chiefs ring came in, it made the list 7. So I'm going to give you the 7. So at number 7, we have the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers ring. Now I'm going to show you a picture here in some point beforehand before we start talking about it. So 2020 was a interesting year. It was a bubble year, so everyone calls it a Mickey Mouse ring. But we don't look at it in that aspect. We look at the aspect of that ring. So that ring opened up to how it is in the arena, where all the retired numbers, and you had Kobe's 2 in black, because that's here Kobe died. So, and there was some aspect of Kobe to do in there, as you know, everyone was like, Lakers were looking good at that point until Corona hit, and then everything moved to the bubble. You know, I personally, once Kobe died, I had the Lakers winning the title no matter what. Like, they ain't not gonna win for Kobe. So that one opens up, and it opens up pretty, all gold. It's a modern Laker ring, since they haven't won since Kobe. So that's number 7. At number 6, the 2020 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again, this one opens up just as well. But this one opens up to the stadium. And I believe this one has working lights. It's got a ruby or red diamond, one of the two, where Tampa Bay would come out. Of course, Tampa Bay won the 2020 Super Bowl in their home stadium as the home team against the Chiefs. So that one opens up nice as well. It's their second one, so you got 2 trophies on it. It's just, well, symbolizing the 2 trophies they've won as a franchise. So now, at number 5, will be the 2021 Atlanta Braves. This one, as I said, most of these are going to start opening up. The rings are starting open. This one opens up and it like flips. So you're looking at the ring, got an engraving of the stadium, working lights, and all that. So, but the way it was done, it's nice. Not many MLB rings made the list, as you know, Dodgers, as I said, the Royals, Cubs, Astros, like they all were standard. Dodgers one got a little fancy, but didn't open up. Even the Astros second ring didn't even open up. So that's why the Braves make this list. That was number 5. Number 4 is the big trick 2021 Los Angeles Rams ring. Now, they just moved into a new stadium. Now they're the second team to win in their stadium, but they weren't the home team. So this ring, it has the outlining of the stadium of SoFi, and it opens up. And it's just like how SoFi is. You look underneath the top of it, it's got an actual piece of the football used during the Super Bowl. So that's pretty unique in itself. So that's where we land at number 4. Number 3, the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks ring. Now this one becomes an interesting ring here. So it comes off and becomes a pendant. So you don't have to wear the ring, you just wear the pendant. And it turns off, and you can, and on the back of it there's a hook that flips up and you can turn it into a nice little pendant. I found that pretty cool. They were the first ones to do it. They make number 3. They were number 2 before the Chiefs came into play, but it's still a cool thing to think about. Now, number 2, the 2022 Kansas City Chiefs. I was going to say Tampa Bay. Like, no. This one has everything you can think of it into one ring. They have taken all the aspects of a ring right now and turned it into one. It opens up. You can see the field. And depending on how many... So, in the past 4 years, so like Mahomes, he'll open up his ring and he'll see 2 Lombardis sitting on the field, opens up, and it becomes a pendant as well. Travis Kelce would see 2. Someone like, what's his name? Oh, I can't think of anyone. Juju. Juju would only have 1 trophy there because he was only part of 1 team. So that symbolizes that. There's another team that did that. We'll get right into it. So, they've taken all these aspects of trophies. If you've been a part of the trophy team, winning team over the years, a pendant, opening it up, the stadium. But at number 1, and this one's going to be hard to beat. Someone's going to have to start a dynasty to do this, and we'll see what happens here with the Chiefs here. They're at 2. They're halfway there. All 4 of the Golden State Warrior rings. As I say 4, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. All beautiful rings in itself, all tell a story, and all have different aspects of them. So you get your 2015 ring, your first ring. Standard, because there's nothing to it. So, and, nice little silver. Warrior ring number 2, 2017. Now this one comes with an impression on, when you put it on your finger, there's 2 trophies, 1 or 2, depending on how many you've been part of. And so when you wear it, it leaves an impression on your finger. Number 3 has a coin flip. So it keeps you got the blue and the white. You can turn around. It opens up, and you can flip the coin. Unique in itself. And then their pass ring, the 2022. You can turn it, and it shows the 4. And I believe it's specified to the player. So Steph Curry turns his ring, he's got 4. Klay Thompson turns his ring, he's got 4. Draymond Green, Iguodala turns their ring, has 4 sitting there. But someone like Jordan Poole or Wiseman, they turn their ring, they have 1. So all the stories then come unique into 1, as I said. It tells a story between all 4 since 2015. And it's going to be hard to beat. So, like I said, the Chiefs have already won 2. They're halfway there. They've done something like it in this. They have the 2 rings, 2 Lombardis representing which years you won. You have the opening up. You have the pendant, Again, every team does it different. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Denver and the Vegas Knights do for their ring. We won't see until opening night for later in October, but both of them first ring, and I think somewhere on that Vegas ring will say playoffs in 3, cup in 6, because that's essentially what they did, and that's what the owner wanted. And both teams, Denver used that yellow, but it's definitely can turn into a gold. Vegas is all gold. I'm really hoping. You haven't really seen an NBA ring or an NHL ring open up or do anything like that, or a pendant. So I'm hoping one of them does something like, oh no, not NBA. They've done the pendant, but something along that line. With Denver, it would be really cool to see it like open up and maybe like mount something to do with the mountains, how high up they are. But you look at the NHL. So you had the Capitals and Blues have their gold rings, and then the Lightning, you could twist the cup, and then the Lightning one opened up, but it wasn't like anything special. So I'm really hoping these rings blow rings out of the past, and as I said, the NBA rings have gotten a lot more fancier. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to see what they look like. We will have to wait a little bit for the NHL, who wins MLB and football as football is started back up. But those are my top 5. As you can see, if you saw the pictures, you can see definitely why. As I said, I gave my honorable mentions, and a bunch of them got crossed out just because they were just standard. Even though every ring tells a story, they just didn't provide enough in telling the story as other rings did. So those are my top 5. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. You don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. This is a little something different. It does still have to relate to sports, but it's just a little something different, talking about the end goal and what I think and how I look at rings. You know, I got criticized. I really did not like the Astro ring. It was simple. It was their second one, and they definitely could have done something more, because there were definitely a majority guys on this past team that were on the 27 team. So definitely something like that would have been nice to do, but that's just me. So other than that, that's all I got. Hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one.